I'm Mr. S, conservation biologist and ecologist. I've been on a lifelong mission to help conserve and protect the world's biodiversity. Wildlife and nature has always been a passion of mine. That passion has taken me to several amazing locations around the country, working with some very unique species. From the swamps in the south to the grasslands of the Midwest, and even our nation's first national park. These are just a few of the projects and studies I've been a part of. Working alongside other biologists in the field as well as in the lab has been a blessing for my mission, getting me up close and personal with wildlife and learning how to help their populations. Now my mission has led me to the classroom, because this is where conservation truly begins. Educating today's youth about our fragile biodiversity and what we can do to help is the first step to conserving it. Did you know that kids are getting on average 7 hours of screen time a day? 7 hours. That's 14 episodes of any sitcom. Netflix tries to get you off of it after 4. No Netflix, I'm still watching Monster Fish. Thank you for making me turn on my Xbox controller again just to tell you that. I digress. But 7 hours is a long time. And that is a leading contribution to what experts are calling nature deficit disorder. Just like you can have a nutrient deficiency, you can also have a nature deficiency. Scientific study after scientific study from Stanford, University of Michigan, Cambridge University, National Geographic, and countless more have proven that spending time in nature is beneficial to your health. Spending time in nature increases your body's ability to produce vitamin D, lowers rates of heart disease and osteoporosis, decreases anxiety, stress, and depression, fights obesity, and has even been shown to help kids focus better, especially if they had ADHD. The problem is that around 80% of the U.S. population lives within urban areas, and they feel that it is impossible to get out into nature. So much so that they ignore the nature in their very own backyard. So join me on my upcoming episodes of Nature Time, where I'm going to take you out into nature and give you ideas for your own adventures. I'll teach you about local wildlife species and how you can help them. Parents, if you're watching this, use those ideas and techniques that I'm going to give and take your kids out. A weekend in the lake or a weekend on the trails is going to be a lot more memorable and cherishable than a weekend playing video games or a weekend stuck at work. Kids, if you're watching this, put down those digital devices. After watching the latest episode of Nature Time, of course, but put them down. Go outside. Go in your very own backyard. Some of the coolest little critters are right underneath your feet. Hopefully we get to those and you learn about them. But most importantly, the more time you spend outside, the healthier you're going to be. So until we meet again, remember, the best time is nature time.